See the bear? My first official bear sighting that was caught on film for proof. And for some reason I sensed it this morning because I only have an 8-mile hike. And I was like, I'm gonna take my time and look around. And I'm barely leaving the unofficial camp. And there he is, or she, or a cub. Let's see what happens when I get closer. That's a hunchback looking bear. Let's see what happens when I get closer. Hey! There was a couple. I don't want to sneak up on them in case it's a mom and cubs or some shit. So I'm making noise. But there we go. Well, if you don't see another video, you know what happened. Good morning, it's Saturday, May 21st, day 64. I was laying in the tent checking my math this morning. I thought I screwed up all the days, but I think it's day 64. And as you saw in the opening video, I had my first official bear sighting. And by bear sighting, I mean caught on film. I swore I saw one flash in North Carolina across the trail that was black that I didn't capture and couldn't confirm, but it had to be a bear. And then I had all those night issues again, whether they were deer or bear, I'm not sure, but there you go. I saw a bear. Now all I need to see down here is a rattlesnake, and then it's just a moose. And then I can officially say I'm a Appalachian Trail through hiker, having seen all the different forms of wildlife that highlight everybody's lives. So I stayed in an unofficial campsite. It was actually quite nice. The flies are fucking killing me. Gnats, mosquitoes. I don't know how they find your ears and eyes so quickly, but they must have radar. So I miscalculated. I made a mistake. When I left Parisburg, I thought I had 35 miles to Lake Mountain Road and Lake Mountain Lodge. Well, I did 16 and a half yesterday, which wasn't easy. In the heat and the climbs and the rocks. But as I checked far out again, I'm a pretty short distance. And I tried to change my reservations last night to Saturday. And my shuttle driver's a bit sketchy. He lives at the bottom of the mountain and he wants to charge me $40. And he said he can only pick me up after 1, or that's best for him, on Sunday. So I couldn't change my reservation, and I'm paying $40 for a shuttle. So my new plan is to regrettably hike 8 to the last shelter before Lake Mountain Road and take my time. And like with the bears, if I was in my normal mode, I probably would have just missed it, because I would have been humping right away and not looking up. So God knows how many bears I passed by. So I'm just going to take an 8-mile cruise, get to shelter early, maybe enjoy it and actually sit and have a meal. I it's killing me on mileage. I would like to have done at least 12 or 15. Anyway, then I get up the next morning on Sunday, and it's a couple mile hike. And then I might even just climb the road to the lodge and save myself 40 bucks since I'm not hiking that day. I tried to contact the lodge last night. They say it's 5 miles uphill. So I don't know, we'll see how the next couple days pan out. But that's the story for now. Great night's sleep, bears, cruising, early day, falling behind. Well, the slackpacker bus just went by. 5 of them. So I can't be too far from the road at 9 o'clock in the morning after slowly leaving my camp at like 8:30. I don't know. I shouldn't show any disrespect to slackpackers, although it does grate me a little bit, especially being as I'm taking a 0 every other day. I'm the real slacker. I think I might have seen a poster of this snake in town in Parisburg. I think that might be a pine snake, which apparently is making a comeback. It's not a garter, not a hog snake, not a rattlesnake, not a black snake. It's got that pointy nose, so I think that's a pine snake. I'm supposed to report locations, but maybe they can subscribe to my channel and note the location as 1.2 miles past undisclosed shelter en route to Baily shelter. Yeah, that wasn't a pine snake. I looked it up online just to be sure. Pine snakes have a mottled coloring, so I don't know, maybe it was some kind of juvenile garter snake, or I saw some other snakes that kind of look similar, but I don't know. I used to think I was a snake aficionado when I was in grade school, but apparently I don't know shit. Forest is full of surprises today on my relaxing hike. See, that's a garter snake. And I'm looking at it again and I don't know. Maybe the other one was a garter snake too with different coloring. I don't know. Mating season in full swing here. Okay, 4 miles in. It's almost 10:30. Coming up on Pine Swamp Branch Shelter. Pine Swamp Branch Shelter. I'm gonna do something I haven't done the entire trip, and that's have breakfast without my pack on, without walking, and hopefully I don't get devoured by mosquitoes and bugs, because it's warmer down here and hot and humid. A lot of garter snakes on the trail today. Pine Swamp Branch Shelter. I watered up across the way in a stream. There was a sign that said, chemically treat or boil water, water not tested, which is the first time I've seen that in a stream that I can recall. but I ain't boiling it and I ain't chemically treating it. I just filtered it. Watered up. Got 3 full bottles. I always dry my bottles and make sure the inside of the caps are clean. I found a stake at the campsite that I can use to tie off my rain fly at the headboard. I found another one yesterday, but I think I like that one better. The other one's broken in half. It's a 10 stake. That's just a metal rod. It's a little soft. I don't know. We'll see. The bugs are in force here. It's a nice little fireplace. See what kind of rats I can stir. Oh, in memory of Robert William Trimpe. I stayed at a Trimpe shelter a while back. Not too bad, I suppose. Even got a little grilly action here. All right, I'm gonna eat breakfast, and pretty much only have 4 miles to go to Baily shelter. We have here a string cheese and peanut butter on whole wheat flour tortilla, all warmed in a backpack and aged for 3 weeks. Enjoy. I don't know where I am. Holy fucking cocksuckers. Oh my God, I didn't expect this. If I see another fucking rhododendron, I'm gonna fucking hang myself. I'm fucking tired of this fucking scenery. Rhododendron, gnats, stone, and fucking idiots, including me. I just ran into what appeared to be 5 very kind religious gentlemen. I said to them, fuck that hill. They looked at me like I was a fucking madman.